last time we checked on Momonosuke, he was trying to conjure his own like fire clouds, right, to prevent the island from falling. But it looks like he's given up on that, and now he's trying to pull the island by grabbing the fire clouds that Kaido made, and it looks like he's trying to bring it to a closer or safer spot. Are you satisfied with this outcome, or would you have liked to seen him conjure up his own clouds? And we'll start with Lawrence.
It's a different approach. You could look at it this way, that he's adapting to the situation because he doesn't have a lot of time, right? Understand? So it's like, all right, me trying to, because also too, him doing his own clouds, are they really going to be as strong as Kaido's?
That's true.
So it's like, all right, I can't do this. Can my clouds compete with his? So it's like, all right, what's the next best thing I can do in a situation, because time is decreasing. It's getting closer and closer. What can I do? All right, I could grab his clouds. Oh, I can do that. So now he's trying to move it. And I think he's also switching to where, like, he's at least hold it or stop it, you know? So, like, maybe hold it up. He's trying to figure out what to do with the minimal time he has left. So it's showing that he's adaptability and he's thinking. Like, you know, he's not trying to one thing that's clearly not working. Mm. So, yeah.
All right. What about you, Seb?
Yeah, like Lawrence said, I like the adaptability. I didn't like the creation of the flame clouds for himself in general, so I'm glad they moved past that, because it wouldn't have been believable for him to, like Lawrence said, create clouds that can match what Kaido's doing. For him to even be able to create the clouds after having being able to be in a dragon's form like this for as as short a period of time as he's like had it at this size, you know, like to be creating clouds that can hold Onigashima up, it was kind of far-fetched for me in the first place. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I like the pulling, though, either, because you know me, I'm all for the visual of Momonosuke, like, holding the island up over the flower capital to, like, parallel the Odin thing in the pot. So, like, this is, like, him not doing that either. So, like, anything that gets away from him doing that, it's like, whatever. I'm not a big fan of it. But I wasn't mad at him being adaptable, though. Like, him grabbing the clouds and moving it, that works, but how long will it work? Because they were already talking about how the clouds were dispersing in the first place. So, like,
that's true.
How feasible is this a thing that he can do that's going to prevent it from happening in the first place? So, I mean, Oda, I guess, has to explain a little bit more for me, but I like this better than him creating the clouds. I just don't like it better than him holding up Onigashima himself.
Yeah, I want him to switch to that eventually.
That's what I want.
Yeah, I feel the same way as you both. I think I'm more on the side of, I already thought that Wano was everybody being power scaled. So if I seen Momonosuke get power scaled to like conjure clouds to lift this island, I would have been complaining, bro. Like, I would have been like, yo, bro, this is so dumb. Like, how does he know how to do this already? What makes him be able to do this already? Does him being 28 years old mean that he could just do things that Kaido does with no experience with his devil fruit? Like, it started to make me feel like I really don't want this to happen. If he was to hold up the island, right? It's like you said. I wanted to signify Odin holding up the scabbards. But I would have liked to see Momonosuke probably step on his little conjure clouds, wrap his body around the bottom of the rock, and hold it in place until, like, Luffy got done beating Kaido, and then probably somehow learned how to, like, gently bring it down.
Ease it down.
Yeah. But
that'd be cool.
It's weird, though. So what do you guys think? You think that he's bringing it somewhere else, or is he, like, slowly dragging it down? Because from what it looks like, we can't really tell if he's like pulling it away or he's pulling it down.
When I thought he was pulling it away, like he's dragging it like away from where it was going. So like it's still slowly descending, obviously, but it's like it's gonna descend going this way versus just going straight down onto the capital. So maybe he'll get it to like a area where there's not as many people. I'm trying to think if there's a deserted region of Wano that they could land it on to make it so nobody dies from the impact of it falling. I can't remember if there is one or not. Was it Ringo, Kibi, Udon? I can't remember all of them. But like,
it's impressive you even got to 4 because I can't get to 1. I literally just said the capital.
Yeah, so there's a couple regions of Wano that if he's bringing it to one of the ones that's just uninhabited, which is possible because they had wasteland. So like he could do that. Like where that desert was, where Luffy and Zoro met up. Like if he could land it there, and I don't know how possible that is. I don't know how far it was. I don't think Wano is as crazy. It's not like Alabasta size, where like they had a full day's journey to get from one city to another kind of thing. Like Odin ran from wherever his castle was, Odin Castle, to the Flower Capital in like 30 minutes or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's not like it would be impossible for him to, if he makes some slight progress and land it somewhere else. I want the Flower Capital a part of it though.
Yeah.
Like I want the citizens to be in terror. I want them to see, there's a giant dragon holding up Onigashima above us, and there's apparently the highest scale battle that we've ever seen happening up there, and we didn't know at all. Like I want that. I want that visual, and I've been waiting for it. And I'm like, every time they cut the Momo, I'm like, yo, bet it's happening, and it doesn't happen.